Welcome to Design Demo 5. As we assess the design plan for this case, we notice the extreme undercuts all throughout. The teeth are angled in opposite directions. Therefore, a smooth path of insertion plan will be the main challenge. In this section, right below the margin line of the molar, notice the lack of detail in the impression. Fortunately, our design for this molar is a high finger clasp and there is enough molar structure to achieve this. This serves as an example of how imprecise impressions can still work if they don't interfere with the design plan. As mentioned in previous demos, following the height of contour of the bone on the buccal flange design portion of the case is fundamental for comfort. In this case, this premolar is thicker on the top and slimmer on the bottom. Therefore, engaging the neckline below the high point as opposed to the 1 to 2 millimeter design rule will allow an easier path of insertion. In the anterior section, there is a deep undercut. The bone is angled this way. Avoiding going beyond the height of contour is fundamental. Due to the angulation of this anterior tooth, avoiding a clasp for retention is advised, as it can cause complications in the path of insertion when fitting the partial. Instead, choosing to utilize this anterior tooth for the anterior clasping is ideal, as its angulation is less drastic. Moving forward, we establish the lingual border without overextending, and we add another finger clasp design to this molar. Anytime there is enough structure to get optimal retention, using a finger clasp design is ideal. Continue by following the basic rules of design, going above the height of contour on the posterior teeth, up the cingulums of the interior, and avoiding the fold areas. Here we have our final design. We are ready to assess our blockout. In this case, the path of insertion is compromised by these spaces and by the angulation of the teeth. Therefore, these areas will require blocking out to achieve a precise fit. For instance, this molar area requires a blockout to parallel the segment of the tooth. Although blocking out allows for a faster fitting time, it is advised to avoid blocking out 100% in order to retain retentive control in the fitting stage. We proceed to blocking out the undercuts all throughout the case, staying closer to a 90% blockout to manage the retention needed. Design and demo blockout is complete. This case is now ready to move forward to the duplicating process.